Trying to get it in behind the defense. Doing the defending here is Gangoluma under pressure. Tremendous amount of pressure. It's kept alive impressively. He's still just to try and evade the defender. In fact, the pressure telling from a Kenyan point of view here. Oh, meant towards the far post. Ball nowhere near good enough. Zambia, they nearly make a mess of getting it clear, but here they are with a chance of the counter-attack. Men bursting forward over that halfway line. Zambia seems to go backwards in order to go forward, combining with Chishimba. Now Kabumbu. Again, the Kenyans very quick to organize defensively and take their shape here. And for error here on this near side by John Chishimbi Vazesco, giving away the throw-in. Been a rather interesting year for the Zambians up to this point. Losing out 1-0 to Tanzania in the qualifiers. They lost to the qualifiers. Paul Lynch was the foul ball. Goal! They've stuck it in at the Kenyans. Again, lovely work out wide on the right side, and arriving there in the nick of time from the blind side is Patrick Otieno. And Kenya giving us a shock to the system. Inside 20 minutes, they lead by 2.
Well, that's the Kenyans who are meaning business, and it was always going to be a different ball game. And obviously, with the contrasting style, they're more direct and they're more just persistently going into the box. But isn't it interesting? After Otieno scores, then comes, after Atiano scores, then Otieno scores. So, very interesting.
Lovely pass here to get it in behind that defense. There was still a lot to do. Then quality ball from Ochieng, and coming in and arriving in the nick of time is Patrick Otieno.
Chilumina is the one that has to be blamed there. He wasn't reacting towards the ball. He thought he had time. And funny enough, Chilumina is the one that really noticed that there was a man just nicking in front of him, and that man was Otieno.
Well, for those just walking in, this scoreline there, it will more than raise an eyebrow inside the opening 20. First side to score 2 in this year's Hollywood Best COSAFA Cup are the Kenyans, but we still have a good 70 minutes to go in this match. Numbers out on that far side from a Kenyan point of view. Pressure on that defense as they play it back to Galumba. He himself is under pressure, but does well enough to go with safety first. Well, we did say on a few occasions yesterday that Kenya could very well be the surprise package in this year's COSAFA Cup, and well, the surprise is what they've given us here in the opening 20 minutes. Those just joining us, Patrick Otieno and Augustine Atieno, the scorers. Good vision. Good ball out to their far side, nicely picked up now. Zambia, well, with lovely work. Looking to pull one back, ball into the near post, and the connection just wasn't good enough. Banged it into the ground, then making it comfortable for Omondi to pick up. Anwanda, the Al Hilal man from Sudan, doing a standing job here. Lovely footwork to get beyond the defender and keep it moving. Kenya's turn to get on the front foot. Well, if there is to be a slight positive from for the Zambians here, it is the fact that there's still plenty of time on the board to turn things around, and if they are able to, what a game we've got on our hands here as they look to find themselves here. Kenya looking for the movement on this near side, another good ball here as Zambia get into the final third, get numbers in there. Ball towards the far post sees the Kenyans not taking any chances. Good defensive touch to concede the throw in right next to the corner flag. Ready. 5 goal attempts here. 3 from a Zambian point of view. Zambia 3 on target. Kenya 2. They've scored 2. 100% return for the Kenyans. Foul for the challenge on Ricky Banda. Drifted over towards this near side. Not much separating them in pole position stats here. Challenge from behind on Banda. Omija. Mundi to organize defensively with Zambia. Well, it needs to be the next side to score in this match if there is to be another goal. Keep called, and in the end it's gone out for the corner. So Zambia will keep the pigmen forward. Yeah, hope for a quality ball for the likes of Banda to turn home. From the training grounds and easily given away. Kenya do have some nice touches on them and are certainly a threat here with the way they've started this game. Smooth as they drive in towards that final third. You see the intention of the pass to try and pick out the run being made centrally. Patrick Otieno, the man with the attempt at the pass.
Very interesting that we just thought that Kenyans, not thought, it's a fact, that Kenyans run a lot, Ethiopians run a lot, but they can play too. And I'm sure you know the world races are always won by the Kenyans or Ethiopians.
Well, the middle to long distance races, yep. That's where they specialize. Godfrey Okilo, and who had pushed forward out to that far side from his left back position. I was saying a little bit earlier, Zambia, of course, finding they are going tough in as far as the World Cup qualifiers are concerned, losing out to Tanzania 1-0 in the last international. Also had lost 2-1 to Morocco. As far as Morocco, they'd also faced them in the Africa Cup of Nations earlier on in the year, losing out to them with a 1-0 scoreline after having drawn the previous matches against DR Congo and Zambia in their group. After in Cote d'Ivoire, did have a friendly against Zimbabwe in March that ended with a 2-2 scoreline, went down to penalties. Now, chance here for the Kenyans once again here as they look to force the issue going forward. Zambia having to work to deny them a shot at goal and concede the throw-in.
That was good, strong defending and making sure that the Kenyans don't get away with anything. And that's how we should defend. I mean, Kanguluma just stuck his foot out.
Ronnie Onyango was the man looking to force the way forward, big, tough and physical then, as he brought the very best out of Kanguluma. Now, 5 in the box here for the Kenyans. Actually done in working it into the box then. It needed a better first touch to keep the pressure on the Zambians. Not allowed to kickstart the counter-attack, but we'll get the decision here on the near side. Onyango guilty of giving away the foul for that late challenge on Ricky Banda. Luma. Approaching the half-hour mark. And yeah, if you are just walking in, yes, trailing Kenya by 2-0, one from the penalty spots. Now, is that a foul on the far side? The answer is yes for the little nudge from behind on Kangwanda.